Wow. Hey there. For those of you who have been joining me live, you notice that my countdown timer went off a couple times and then I didn't go live. So hopefully now everything is connected and you can see me. Okay? Because today is day 24 of Live for Life Satisfaction, and we're going to be talking about how to enjoy your life more, right? Like how to find the joy in the journey and enjoy success without burnout, okay? I'm Viv, your deep life satisfaction, vitality, and happiness strategist, helping you high performers live more happy and vibrant lives, because success without fulfillment is the ultimate failure. And you deserve to wake up with passion, to live with purpose, and to sleep with peace. Okay. So I'm so happy that you've joined me in today's session. Sorry for any of the technical hiccups in the beginning. Today we're going to be talking about really that journey, and because maybe have you ever found yourself achieving, setting goals? Maybe you're one of those type A people like me, where you can achieve things. You have things under your belt, success. Maybe you have a successful business. Maybe you're fit. Maybe you work out a lot. Maybe you've got your family. Things kind of are almost all together, but it's just kind of like go, 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 and you're kind of heading towards burnout, or maybe you already had burnout and you're not really feeling that juice of life, the fulfillment, the happiness, the thing that I think a lot of us really want. So I'm going to tell you a story about myself. Okay, a long time ago, back when I was in university. So that was like, almost 20 years ago. And I thought I was checking all the right boxes. I mean, I was studying hard. I was working really, really hard to study and to get good grades. And I did manage to graduate with high distinction. So I did get those good grades. But the thing was, I didn't exactly know why I wanted it. I knew, okay, if I have good grades and I graduate with like a great GPA, then it leads, it opens the door for more career possibilities. And I wanted opportunities and possibilities because I wanted to create the life of my dreams with the career that would fulfill me. I wanted to have a family, find a husband, have children, all that good stuff, right? So that was kind of like my plan, but it wasn't really clear and focused. It was kind of short-sighted. I didn't know it was short-sighted, but it was short-sighted. So I was just looking, okay, work hard. And then, okay, I felt good when I get a great mark or a good exam, good result on an exam. But then when it was all done, it was kind of like, oh, okay, now what? Okay, and then the job. And then I got the job, and I was like, okay, now what? Okay, and then the family. Okay, so then I got the husband, and then, okay, the baby. Okay, had the baby, right? And then, okay, now, okay, scale my business, pivot my business, build the business of my dreams, right? Okay, now what, right? And I think it can be easy to fall into this now what, because a lot of us, myself included, can fall into this mentality of like, the grass is greener on the other side, and we'll get that bucket of gold at the end of the rainbow, and we've heard that old adage, that it's not in the destination, it's in the journey. And that's what I want to talk about today. It really is in the journey, but the key is how to make that journey really fulfilling, and what comprises fulfillment, right? How to enjoy success without burnout. So that's what we're going to talk about today. And so going back to my story, I realized that I didn't really know what I really wanted. I thought I knew, but I didn't go deep enough, right? So that's the key, is you have to take the time to reflect. What do you really want out of life? Okay. So not only what do you want to achieve, but who do you want to become? What characteristics do you want to develop? What values do you really want to embody or impart on your family? The people that love you, on your kids. What legacy do you want to leave, right? These are important questions. But also in the day-to-day, how do you want to live? How do you want to experience life? What do you want to do, right? And take some time to get creative and play with these questions, because they're really important questions. And I'm telling you, the deeper you go, the more laser clear your vision is, then plans will start to fall into place so that you can start to create a life that is the life of your dreams, and where you actually feel happier and more fulfilled, not just in achieving. And this is where I kind of get to some teaching points, right? About balance. Now, we've all heard about balance, right? It's not just how much you sleep and how much you're awake, or how much you play. I'm saying play, work hard, play hard and rest or meditate or chill out. Yes, all of that's important, right? But the key is how to transform all of those components into something that is fulfilling and recharging, right? Because work without a purpose that is important to you feels like work, feels like drudgery, feels like a drain on your life, like doing your taxes. Or, maybe it's the admin work around your business or your life, or the financial part. Maybe you love the financial part, right? But maybe it's just something else, like those have-tos, right? That are in life. How can you reframe those and rebuild those? And I'm going to explain a little bit about how you can do that. But first, you got to back up a couple steps. Think about what you really want. Take the time to really think about what you want. And this is obviously after the video, right? After the live, or if you're watching a replay, right? That's going to be actually one of the action items, to take the time to think about what you really want out of life. And then think about why you want it, right? What's the purpose? And really get creative about this. Like, so why do I want my business to succeed or get to the next level? Because I want more time. Time for what? Time that, how do you want to spend that time? I want to spend more time with my kids. Okay, why do you want to spend more time with your kids, right? Why do you want to spend more time with your kids? I want to spend more time with my partner. Why do you want to spend more time with your partner? And this is also, I want you to get creative when you're thinking about what you want, right? Think about what you want and why you want it. Thinking about all the different categories of your life, maybe some that you've neglected, okay? Get really creative here, okay? So, as you think about how you want to spend your time, think outside the box. Now, for a long time, I didn't allow myself to think outside the box. I just thought, okay, career, like the family, the connection, purpose, all this stuff, right? But what else could my life be about? Like, if my life was going to be over, hopefully not tomorrow, but like in X months, days, years, whatever, would I feel regret or sad that I didn't do something, or didn't spend it a certain way, didn't get to experience something, didn't get to give something, didn't get to show something, didn't get to become something, someone that, I'm all someone, but I mean, become the person that I thought I could live into, living into my potential, for example. So think about all the different categories. And one that sometimes gets neglected is creativity, right? So, for example, I like to sew, and I also like to make clothes and stuff like that. And I also like to cook, and I like to bake. I don't bake really, but I would like to bake, right? And I love working. I love my business. I love my clients. I love what I do. I love learning. I love developing, like my personal development, I love working out. I love exercise. I love sports. I love connecting with different people and connecting people together and all these things, right? So it's all a lot of different stuff. These are all different categories, and there's creativity, there's connection, there's different needs that are getting satisfied in these different categories. And I'd like you to think about what different categories in your life that maybe you've neglected that would give you some juice, that would recharge you. Maybe it is reading more. One of my very good friends, she loves to read, before bed, and when she can't sleep, she'll wake up in the middle of the night and read some more. As she has read so many books, and she likes to be very meditative and mindful during the day. And so when she walks around, she like really takes the time to see the sights and smell the roses and stuff, right? And she's very happy, right? Obviously, there's more things in her life, but these are just examples of getting you to think outside the box of how you could spend your time. And now, please don't say, I don't have any time. Okay, I don't have any time. No, we all have 24 hours in a day. Okay, and there's some of us who spend our time feeling stressed and overwhelmed. And there's some of us who spend our time feeling happy and fulfilled. And of course, there's a lot in between, right? And so you have the power. You have one life, okay? And this is your chance. You have the power to make changes in your life, to start to create the life of your dreams, not by just the things you achieve, not just by the goals that you set, okay? But also by being really mindful and creative about thinking about what's important to you, okay? Because when you think about what's important to you, and you think about why it's important to you, and you really go deep on this, that creates a path for your life. Your brain, it's a marvelous machine. It will come up with the hows. It will come up with the plans. And of course, I have strategies and things that can help with that if you need that. But the how can be solved. The most important thing is to figure out the what and the why. Okay, so that's today's action item, okay, for your success work, okay? So I want, after you watch this, set aside some time, hopefully now, just 5 or 10 minutes, okay? And start to reflect about what you really want out of life, who you want to become, what values do you want to impart or embody, right? How do you want to spend your time? What parts of yourself maybe you've neglected that you want to develop, you know? Because when we talk about balance, right, it's not just about working hard and resting. It's about shaping the different parts of the life that we balance, our life that we balance, these different parts, by things that fulfill us, things that fill us, right? Like I need some time for creativity. I need some time for connection. I need some time for resting, for sleeping. I need some time to be driven, to be pushed, you know? Like, think about it, right? So that's the first step. And the second step, for all those things that you come up with that you want, think about why. When you go really, really deep on the why, the hows will come, okay? So that's your work for today, your fun work, to start to shift your life, to think about, because life is a journey. And how you start to enjoy the journey of success is by reshaping how you live your life and choosing what you put in your life, and also reframing the things that are already there, right? So for example, maybe you do have to do your taxes, right? But why? Okay, because the government wants me to. Yes, but what else? What will it give you? How will it free you? What, you know, or whatever, you know, maybe taxes is the worst example possible, but in any kind of thing, you know, like being financially responsible, organizing my finances, for example. How will that benefit me? How will that free me? Providing for my family, you know, like, so go deep on this and start to rethink about the purpose behind all the things that you need to do, that you want to do, and make time to nurture and fulfill those areas that maybe you haven't been doing, right? Because life is a journey. You've heard this cliche, but it's true. So the thing is, because it's not a destination, what the work that you need to do to create the life of fulfillment is to restructure the journey, to make the journey so damn enjoyable on a daily basis, to create that deep life satisfaction and that happiness and that fulfillment and that vitality in your daily routine and your daily habits, in how you structure your time and what you do with your time, okay? So there you go. So take the time to think about what you want, write it down. Take the time to think about why you want it, write it down. And I'd love to hear your comments. So please share or DM me. And if you want a copy of my 20 life-changing books that help to unlock your full potential, then you can also DM me for that, or write books in the comments and I'll get you that, okay? So if you got any value out of today's session, show some love, and please like, share, subscribe, and hit that bell to get notifications. And I will see you in the next one. Take care.